Imagine looking into a mirror and seeing a monster staring back. Not a ghost, not a zombie, but something far worse because it's wearing a human face. In the winter of 1968, a young boy reached for a chocolate bar offered by a strange, elegant woman. He didn't know that inside that sweet treat was a poison so vile, so potent, that it would tear his DNA apart. Within seconds, his skin rippled, his bones snapped and shrank, and his scream was silenced by the squeak of a rodent. He was gone, erased, replaced by a mouse. This isn't a fairy tale. This is a true survival horror story. And the monsters, they are real. They are here, and they hate children more than anything in this world. Welcome to the true story of the witches. Our nightmare begins with tragedy. A young boy, let's call him Hero, experiences the worst pain imaginable. A car crash on a snowy road steals his parents away, leaving him alone in a cold, dark world. He is taken in by his grandmother, a woman who knows too much about the darkness that lurks in the shadows. She tries to heal his broken soul with music and food, but the boy is hollow. He is a ghost in his own life. To bring him back, she gifts him a white mouse named Daisy. It's a small spark of joy, but joy attracts predators. One day, in a dusty local grocery store, the boy is alone in an aisle. He feels eyes on him. He looks up to see a woman in a green dress. She smiles, but the smile doesn't reach her eyes. It stretches too wide. It's unnatural. She offers him a candy. "Take it," she whispers, her voice sounding like grinding stones. As he reaches out, something moves inside her clothes. A snake slithers out of her sleeve, wrapping around her wrist. The boy freezes. The woman's eyes flare with a purple, demonic light. Terrified, he runs. He runs until his lungs burn. When he tells his grandmother, the color drains from her face. She knows.
Witches
she sits him
are
down,
not women.
the room growing
They are
cold,
demons
and reveals
in
the terrifying
human
truth. Witches are not women. They are demons in human skin. She tells him the story of her childhood friend, Alice. Alice took a candy from a stranger. The next day, Alice wasn't a girl anymore. She was a chicken. A living, breathing
The witches
chicken
don't just
trapped
kill
in a bird's
you.
body
They
for the
strip
rest
away
of her
your
miserable
humanity.
life. The witches don't just kill you. They strip away your
They aren't
humanity.
safe.
Grandma
The witch has
knows
marked
they aren't
him.
safe.
They
the witch
have
has
to
marked
run.
him. They have to run.
They flee to the Grand Orleans Imperial Hotel, a fortress of luxury on the coast. They think they are safe among the rich and powerful. But fate has a cruel sense of humor. As they check in, a storm brews outside. Thunder shakes the walls. Inside, a group of women
The Grand High
arrives.
Witch,
They are
played
led
by the
a
terrifyingly
figure of
beautiful
pure
Anne Hathaway.
intimidation. The Grand High Witch, played by the terrifyingly beautiful Anne Hathaway. She walks with the grace of a predator entering a pen of
They
sheep.
call themselves the
They call
International
themselves
Society for the Prevention
International
of Cruelty
Society
to Children.
for the Prevention
But
of
the
Cruelty
irony
to
is
Children.
sickening.
But
The hotel
irony
manager,
is
Mr.
sickening.
Stringer, is
The
desperate
hotel
to please
manager, Mr. Stringer, is desperate to please them. He warns
No pets
everyone,
allowed, especially
no
mice.
pets allowed, especially mice. If a mouse,
If a
is,
mouse
found,
is found,
it will
be
be
exterminated.
This
This
rule
rule
will soon become
a death sentence.
Hero meets another boy, Bruno. Bruno is a glutton, a boy who lives for his next meal. He is loud, unaware, and the perfect prey. The witches are watching. They are always watching.
The next day, Hero seeks a quiet place to train Daisy. He slips into the majestic
Daisy.
ballroom,
He
hiding under a
slips into the
ventilation vent
majestic
near the stage.
ballroom, hiding under a ventilation vent near the stage.
Moments later, the doors slam shut.
The
The women
women
enter.
enter.
Lock
What
the
happens
doors!
next is a scene of pure body horror. The Grand High Witch takes the stage. "Lock the doors," she screams. The heavy chains rattle.
She
There
orders
is
her legion
no
to
escape.
remove their
She
disguises.
orders her legion to remove
First, the gloves
their
come off.
disguises.
There are no human
First,
hands
the
underneath.
gloves come
Instead,
off.
we see long,
there are
twisted
no
claws,
human
sharp as
hands
razors,
underneath.
designed for rending
Instead,
flesh.
we see
Next,
long,
the
twisted
shoes.
claws,
They kick
sharp
them off
as
with
razors,
relief.
designed
Their
for
feet are
rending
square,
flesh.
toeless
Next,
stumps.
the shoes. They kick them off with
But the
relief.
worst
Their
is
feet
yet
are
to
square,
come.
toeless
Wigs
stumps.
off!
But the worst is yet
She
to come.
commands.
Wigs off, she commands. One by one, they tear the hair from their scalps. Underneath those expensive wigs were not
The itching
human
is
heads,
unbearable.
but grotesque,
They
scab-covered
scratch their
domes,
raw skin
festering
until
with
they
sores.
bleed.
The itching is unbearable.
The Grand High
they
Witch
scratch their
peels
raw
off her
skin
own face,
until they bleed.
a mask of beauty,
The Grand High
to
Witch
reveal
peels
the
off her
monster
own
beneath.
face, a mask of beauty, to reveal the monster beneath. Her mouth splits open, stretching from ear to ear,
This is
filled
not
with
a
rows
meeting.
of jagged,
It is a war
shark-like teeth.
council.
Her voice changes into a guttural growl. This is not a meeting.
Formula
it is a
86.
war council.
The Mouse
She unveils
Maker.
her masterstroke. Formula 86. The Mouse Maker.
Her plan is genocide.
Is genocide.
She wants to open
She wants to
candy
open
stores
candy
in every
stores
town.
In every town.
In every
in
country.
every country.
The candy
will be laced with the potion. One dose, and every child on Earth will be turned into a rodent to be crushed,
One dose,
stumped,
and every
and
child on
exterminated
Earth will be
by their
turned into a
own
rodent
parents
to be
and
crushed,
teachers.
stomped, and
It is a
exterminated
plan
by their
of
own
pure,
parents and teachers.
unadulterated
It is a
evil.
plan of pure, unadulterated evil!
Suddenly, the witch stops. She sniffs the air. Her nostrils flare. I smell
I smell children. It smells like dog poop.
To witches, clean children smell like filth. Poor, greedy Bruno wanders into the hall. The Grand High Witch smiles. She offers him a chocolate bar, the same bait used by the boy in the intro. Bruno, driven by his stomach, takes a bite. The reaction is visceral. Green smoke pours from his ears. His body begins to convulse. We hear the sickening sound of bones snapping and reshaping. His skin bubbles and shrinks. His clothes become a prison as his body rapidly diminishes. He screams, but the scream turns into a squeak. In seconds, the boy is gone. A fat brown mouse scampers on the floor. But the horror isn't over. The witches smell another child, Hero. They hunt him down. They rip up the floorboards. He is dragged out, kicking and screaming. He stares into the abyss of the High Witch's throat. She forces the glowing purple liquid into his mouth. The world spins. The pain is excruciating. Hero feels his spine bending, his hands fusing. into
Drink it
paws.
down. Every last drop.
To pause. The room grows gigantic. The witches become titans. He has joined the ranks of the vermin. Now, the genre shifts from horror to a high-stakes thriller. Hero, now a mouse, locates Bruno. They are terrified. They find Daisy, who reveals she was the girl from the orphanage, transformed months ago. She is a survivor. They navigate the hotel, which has become a deadly obstacle course. A simple carpet is a jungle. A cat is a dragon. They manage to reach Grandma's room. The scene where Grandma discovers them is heartbreaking. She sees her beloved grandson, now a tiny creature, but her love is stronger than her
You're
fear.
still my
She accepts
hero.
him. You're still my hero, she says. But there is no time for tears. They have a war to fight. The Grand High Witch is in the room just below them. Hero realizes they can use the ventilation shafts to move around. They spy on the witch. She is brewing more potion. She keeps it in a vial inside her chest, literally. This is the most tense sequence of the film. Hero must lower himself into the High Witch's room using a yarn string, fishing style. He dangles inches above the sleeping monster. She twitches in her sleep, dreaming of killing children. Her claws slash the air, missing Hero by a millimeter. He reaches the potion bottle. It's heavy. He struggles. Suddenly, the witch's phone rings. Her eyes snap open. Hero freezes, blending into the shadows. It is a heart-stopping moment. Does she see
Now,
him?
phase 2.
Miraculously,
the kitchen.
she answers
the
the
witches
phone,
are gathering for a
distracted.
celebratory
Hero
dinner.
manages
the
to hoist
soup
the
is being
bottle
prepared.
up. They have the weapon. Now, phase 2, the kitchen. The witches are gathering for a celebratory dinner. The soup is being
Boiling
prepared.
water splashes
Hero and Bruno
everywhere.
must navigate the busy kitchen. Knives chop vegetables inches from their heads. Boiling water splashes everywhere. With incredible effort, they pour the entire bottle of Formula 86 into the soup tureen. The chef, unaware, carries the deadly payload to the dining hall. Grandma blocks the doors from the outside. The witches begin to eat. They slurp the soup, complaining about the garlic, unaware that every spoonful is sealing their fate. The reaction is delayed, building the tension. One witch coughs, then another. Then green smoke begins to drift from their ears. Chaos erupts. It is a scene of absolute grotesque madness. Women begin to shrink. Their clothes fall to the floor in piles. Screams turn to squeals. The elegant dinner party becomes a rodent infestation. The hotel staff, following strict orders to kill all mice, burst in. They see hundreds of rats swarming the tables. The extermination begins. The hunters are being slaughtered. It is a brutal, chaotic justice. But the Grand High Witch, she didn't eat the soup. She returns to her room, sensing betrayal. She finds Grandma and the mice. "You!" she screams, her face contorting into its true demonic form. She prepares to kill Grandma with her bare claws. She charges, a force of nature, but the mice are ready. They have rigged a trap using the remaining potion and a mousetrap. As she lunges, they launch the potion bottle. It shatters in her mouth. The transformation is violent. Because she is so powerful, the potion reacts aggressively. She mutates into a monstrosity, a giant deformed rat
She
with
mutates
patchy
into a
fur
monstrosity,
and glowing eyes.
a giant,
She
deformed
attacks,
rat with
thrashing
patchy
the
fur
room.
and glowing
Grandma
eyes.
is cornered.
She
but remember the
attacks,
cat,
thrashing
the one the
the
witch
room.
abused. Karma has
Grandma
arrived.
is
The
cornered.
cat leaps onto the bed.
But remember
it
the
sees
cat,
the giant
the one
rat.
the witch
To the
abused?
cat,
Karma
this isn't
has
a
arrived.
witch. It's just
The
a
cat
very
leaps
big
onto the
lunch. The cat pounces. The Grand High Witch screeches as she is dragged under the bed. The sounds of the struggle fade, followed by a satisfied purr. The evil is gone. The survivors leave the hotel. They have the witch's money and her address book containing the locations of all the witches in the world. Grandma
Can we
asks the
turn you
question
back?
we are all thinking. Can we turn you back? Hero looks at his paws. No, he says. I think I'm stuck like this. In a typical movie, there would be a magical cure. But this story is darker. There is no cure. Hero will live the rest of his life as a mouse. A mouse's lifespan is short, but he accepts it. It doesn't matter who you are or what you look like, he tells us, as long as there is someone who loves you. They drive off into the sunset, not as victims, but as hunters. They are now the witch hunters, ready to track
They are
down
now
every
the
last
witch hunters,
demon on that
ready
list.
to track down
This
every
movie
last
takes
demon
a
on that
childhood
list.
fantasy and turns it into a grim reality. It teaches us that monsters are real, but so is courage. Now, I have a question that might keep you up at
Now,
night.
I
If
have
you
a
knew
question
that
that
your
might
neighbor
keep
was
you
a
up at
witch,
night.
but no one believed you, and you knew she was coming for you next, what would you do? A. Run away and hide like Hero. B. Try to fight back and risk being turned into a mouse. Let me know your survival plan in the comments. And if you want more dark, twisted recaps like this, hit that subscribe button. Don't let the witches win. I'll see you in the shadows.